Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So right now it is just Alfred and I in the car. Look at him. He's like so sad that his brother isn't with us. Hold on. Tomorrow Archie and Alfred are both getting their haircut, but I think Alfred has an ear infection, so I am taking him to the vet right now to figure that out. It's really been bothering him. It kind of smells, which is so gross, and he's been itching it, so I'm assuming it's an ear infection. He's got really floppy ears, so I'm assuming that that's kind of common, but I will let you know what the vet says. So we are headed to the vet right now. Okay, so they just took Alfred into the vet. So basically, like, in his ear he has a lot of, like, it looks like earwax, and it smells so horrible, but he's been itching it a lot, so that's kind of why we are thinking that he has an ear infection. So we're just getting it looked at, and he definitely needs to get his ears cleaned. But tomorrow him and Archie are getting groomed, and this is Alfred's first time at the groomer, and I am like, I'm probably gonna cry because he's just so cute right now with his long hair, and I'm obsessed with it. So it's gonna be a sad day when it's no longer like, I don't know. Okay, so if you don't know, Cavapoos normally start out with like this long wavy hair, and then when they start doing groomings, it turns into Archie's hair, which is still adorable. But I just love the puppy hair because I like don't want to let go of him being a puppy. So I'm probably gonna cry. I feel like a mom with their son getting a grooming, but he's just so cute. But I'm gonna tell them to do a puppy cut and see how that turns out. And I don't know, I just love when the hairs around their nose still like stick up, and like it's just so precious. But anyway, I'm gonna show you, well, one, he's at the vet, so once he gets back I'll update you on the vet situation, and then I'll do a before and after with the groomer and kind of try to record as much of the process as possible. Yeah, he's in for a treat tomorrow, but at least his brother Archie is going with him. Okay, we have the two boys in the car who's ready for grooming. Here's Alfred's before. Oh, you're such a handsome boy. Archie, give me your before. Archie. Archie. Oh, good before. Hey boys, are you ready for your grooming? You're gonna be handsome boys, and I'm gonna cry, Alfred. I'm so sad. Archie knows where he is, doesn't he? Guys, I am so sad to admit that I just want Alfred to look like that forever. It's so cute. Oh, I'm gonna cry. But this is Alfred's first grooming. If you wanted an update on his vet appointment, he does have an ear infection in his left ear. They cleaned it out. They couldn't get the hair out though because he was too squirmy, so they're gonna have to do that a different time. But they cleaned it out. He's on medication now. He does not enjoy the medication, but it's looking a lot better. It doesn't smell anymore, so hopefully he should be feeling better. But are you ready, boys? They're probably not gonna enjoy this, but I will update you with an after of. Okay, so I just dropped them off at the groomer. So the groomer I go to, if you haven't seen my grooming video, you should watch it. But basically, I bring them to a groomer that doesn't do kennels, so they all like play while they're waiting to get groomed. And Alfred is not as socialized yet, just because of like everything that's going on, and then he didn't have his vaccines. Obviously we took him to the dog beach and stuff, but he's still like warming up to playing with other dogs. So she goes to set him down with all the other dogs, and he immediately starts like yelping like he's in pain, and I'm like, he's literally just a baby, like I promise he's not in pain. It's just so embarrassing. I'm like, Alfred, these dogs aren't even touching you and you're yelping. Like, so ridiculous. But anyway, yeah, and then Archie was obviously a little anxiety ball, but I asked her, I'm like, is Archie normally an anxiety ball when I drop him off at the groomer, like when I leave him here? And she's like, no, normally after you leave, like, he's fine and he's with the dogs, so it's all good. So it made me feel a little better. But I'm so excited to see them. I always get nervous when I tell her what I want them to look like, because I don't want to mess it up, but then I kind of panic and I'm like, oh yeah, that's fine. So we'll see how their hair turns out. Oh, Alfred, look at me, look right here. You look so handsome. Archie, let me see you. Archie, look right here. Aww, your first haircut. You don't really look like a puppy anymore. No. Okay, Alfred, let's do your after. Oh, wow, look at you sit. So handsome. It's all nice and short and clean. Yes, they did a good job. Okay, Archie, let's show them yours. Wow. Oh, Alfred, get out of the way. You are an attention hog. Okay, the vet said that Alfred was very good. Or not the vet, the groomer. The groomer said Alfred did a very good job. They just ran off. And that he was not squirmy like I thought he was going to be. And that Archie was also very good. Were you a good boy at the vet? You were? Oh, I'm so proud. Yes. What is that position? They look so similar now, except for Archie's tail, obviously. Okay, so it is a new day, and I don't know if I've updated you guys on this, but I have to feed Archie out here, and this is where Alfred's bowl normally is, but now I feed Alfred in the bathroom because Archie was like eating way too fast, thinking Alfred was gonna like take his food. So Alfred eats in here, there's his bowl, and then when they're both done, he can come out. But Alfred was just a little sneak and would come up on Archie and try to take his food. And it just caused a lot of problems. Like they're both choking on their food because they're eating way too fast. So this was our plan, I guess, and it's worked so far. Another thing that I have been giving Archie on top of his supplements. So I started giving him CBD. This is the one that I'm giving him right now. So I'm about halfway through the bottle. I'm gonna give you guys an update when I'm done using this bottle and tell you how he is doing with his anxiety. Okay, also, one more thing. So you know how I cook their food. So we were running out of room in our freezer. So we bought this freezer, I don't know, freezer chest. I don't really know how to explain it. I'll show you. And then, so now we can make a ton of food and freeze it. And then I also got a food saver. So now I won't have freezer burn and I can save it for longer so I can make big batches. So that is what I'm going to be doing today, is prepping a bunch of their food. But let me show you what the freezer looks like. Okay, so here's the freezer. It's really an eyesore. So it's in our living room or our dining room, and so I kind of tried to hide it with these plants. But anyway, this is the food saver that I got. So remove that. But yeah, this is the freezer chest that we got. We got it at Sam's Club. I think it was $130 or $150 or something like that. But it's really nice because I'm just gonna keep all of their frozen turkey. Let me show you what's in there right now. Okay, so it's full right now, obviously. So we have a ton of turkey in here right now, and this is all going to be turned into food today, dog food today. This is just extra ice for when we go to the grocery store. But yeah, so this is the turkey I've been getting them. I get this at Sam's Club, and it comes in a 2-pack. They don't have fully organic turkey, but this one is the one with no antibiotics. And then I typically like to do a little bit more fat, but they didn't have that option this time. So I have a ton of turkey, and then down here I've got all their frozen veggies. Okay, so It's full right now, obviously. So we have a ton of turkey in here right now, and this is all going to be turned into food today, dog food today. This is just like extra ice for when we go to the grocery store, but yeah, so this is the turkey I've been getting them. I get this at Sam's Club, and it comes in a 2-pack. They don't have like fully organic turkey, but this one is the one with no antibiotics. And then I typically like to do a little bit more fat, but they didn't have that option this time. So I have a ton of turkey, and then down here I've got all their frozen veggies. Okay, so it's full right now, obviously. So we have a ton of turkey in here right now, and this is all going to be turned into food today, dog food today. This is just like extra ice for when we go to the grocery store, but yeah, so this is the turkey I've been getting them. I get this at Sam's Club, and it comes in a 2-pack. They don't have like fully organic turkey, but this one is the one with no antibiotics. And then I typically like to do a little bit more fat, but they didn't have that option this time. So I have a ton of turkey, and then down here I've got all their frozen veggies. So I'll show you how I do it with like the food saver and stuff, but if you haven't seen my video on how I make their dog food, you should watch that. I have 2 different ones, and my most recent one is like the updated version with their supplements, because I have been giving them, why does my hair look like this right now? Oh, it looks disgusting. Anyway, I have been giving them supplements every day. So go watch the updated one because it has all the supplements I've been giving them. And then I just showed you that I've added in CBD for Archie for his anxiety. So I will also do like an updated video on everything I've been doing for Archie's anxiety, because it got really bad. So I just felt like we needed to get a hold of it. So I realized I kind of forgot to give you an update after they went into the freezer, but this is what the food looks like once it's frozen and in the food saver airtight bags. And then I just set them out on the counter over here. Oh, hi, Arch. I just set them out on the counter the day of to let them thaw, and they take about half a day to thaw.